Welcome back to the thought process. All right.
Yeah, welcome back to the Thought Process Podcast.
Yeah, we changed our outlook here. This way, we're not rubbing our balls up against each other, and it's easier for me and him to have conversation because I can look right at him instead of having to turn my neck.
No, you got to look at the camera like that. I'm gonna adjust my chair though.
I can sit there and look at the pod or look at the camera, and I can look at you. I don't have to sit there and turn my whole fucking head. But
The excuse to be lazy, you fuck.
there's a difference between being lazy and being efficient.
Oh, that is the laziest shit I've heard anyone say in my entire... You sound like my grandpa. Anytime he wanted to get the kids' attention, he had a cattle prod. He's like, hey,
that's not...
Go get grandpa up here from the mini fridge.
That's abuse disguised as with abuse built by laziness. There you go.
That was funny, though, because the day we got him back, we got him in his butt crack. We found it when he fell asleep, passed out. He had a mattress in his living room. That's where he got drunk and slept and watched his Jeopardy. We and Jake found the cattle prod, tasted him in the butt crack, and we were scarce the whole day.
We were scared.
From what my dad's perspective is, my grandpa called him and he was like, I'm going to kill your fucking kids. And he's like, why? And he explained it to him. He's like, Dad, you've been tasing them poor kids all summer. Like, you can't be mad over the one time they get you. He said, they're going to be hungry sometime. They'll come out.
I'm just going to forage for berries.
He had a lot. He was sitting on a lot of money at that time. He had he'd buy random shit on when he found out what the internet was. There was no stopping him. He had knives. He had fucking blowguns. Like,
oh yeah,
he went nuts. And I wouldn't put it past him to use that blowgun on us if we did come out that night.
Believe it or not, I actually have a Cold Steel made one. It's a 60 bore blowgun. I actually have one.
You know, when you practice with those, it's actually good for your lungs.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit is scary accurate. Because
it's not hard to get used to it either. Like, no, it's like not. Once you start, like after like maybe the first 5 shots, you're probably already gonna be pretty good. It's your lung capacity you got to work on for sure, because you need to be able to go. Oh yeah, no, but like, have you seen the videos where people treat it like an Olympic sport? Like, people are like lobbing them darts at fucking.
Oh yeah,
dude, it is cool as shit.
Well, at that point, you just need to really kind of just need to focus on your trajectory.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so cool though.
There are people still in like their tribes in like fucking Africa that are deadly accurate with that son of a bitch, and they just
oh yeah,
drop a baboon out of a fucking tree.
They do cruel things to those animals to find water, like how they trap the fucking baboon.
Oh, yeah. They put seeds and berries and shit in a hole. But here's the thing, though,
like the only thing they give them is to eat is a block of salt, so that way when they get out, they'll be super thirsty. So then it'll lead them to water.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that that's actually not cruel, because when you're in.
No, I'm just like, can you imagine like thinking you're gonna fucking die? Like you were like, oh, 1 minute I'm eating and now I'm fucking stuck and all I got is this block of salt. 8 hours later,
they eat it though.
The fucking dude comes out. Oh, great. Here comes the end, only to be let go. She's like, first thing I got to do is get some fucking water and I'm out this bitch. He doesn't know that though. He just knows that like mentally he's fucking stuck because he doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
Monkey.
One of the games I really wanted to talk about that's coming up is Crimson Desert. So
yeah, that looks super cool.
Have you really looked into it or anything like that?
No, I had a lot going on today.
So the thing with Crimson Desert is it to learn new skills and new new combos or whatever. You have to
explore. Is that the game? Because there's a game that I also did watch a thing on where it's like the only way to really level is to actually explore the map, and it's an open world thing. You know, it's not like
it might be that, but what really fascinated me was the fighting aspect. You learn to upgrade your skills and upgrade your combat by watching like masters, or you can learn different techniques from bosses that you fight.
Honestly though, that is kind of like a realistic way of learning new skills though.
And like, because it also reminded me of like, you remember in Oblivion where you can watch. So I know 2 spots that you can do this. You can go to the arena and watch those 2 guys duke it out.
Yeah.
Or you go to Skyhaven Temple and then you sit there and you watch the two blades, and you get your blade and shield raised up.
Straight cuck farming.
I mean, it's not wrong, but
they're just like they're trying to train, and all they hear in the background is like ting 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 ting. What the fuck is that sound? When did we get a cuck chair?
he's just here. I'm just gonna sit right here. Don't mind me.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, I like those kind of aspects to games.
No, I do too. It adds a sense of realism. Oh, yeah. Dude, speaking of Oblivion, you remember the old, like, original Oblivion, right?
Yeah.
So, the Spanish, French, and I can't remember, one of the other European versions of the game was a train wreck when it came to translating. For instance, like, when they were talking about training, as in, like, fighting and honing your skills, they used the wrong word for it, so it was like a conductor train instead. So like they'd be talking, and then out of nowhere, like the conductor, and I'm like, what?
The conductor.
What are they doing? So like there's videos of people back in the day just like, what are they saying? What does that mean? That is like way out of pocket. Trains, what? Like that part was like, ironically though, like it's shit like that makes older games amazing.
Oh, dude, some of the Easter eggs and like was it like they were talking since Fable's coming out. The new Fable,
dude, and Halo coming for the PlayStation 5.
I heard that there is potential for that to be coming around, but
I'm waiting because me and my buddy want to do the co-op on that shit.
Dude, I still, for me, I will say Halo reaches the best.
But, oh, for sure.
But back to the Easter eggs, Fable, the original Fable. Apparently, there's a town. I can't remember what it is. You have to kill a certain number of guards. Like 113 or something like that, and then they turn into those fucking werewolf beasts or whatever, and you can't fucking kill them. It is an insane fucking Easter egg.
Fable had ironically also had the Fable had the Master Chief armor set as an Easter egg in there too.
No, it wasn't an Easter egg. Fable 2.
Was it? Oh,
it
Fable
was
2 is DLC. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had that shit. I was running around with it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and their blunderbuss or whatever, the repeating blunderbuss was actually the assault rifle from
Halo.
Dude, that shit was dope. I loved
it. It actually worked really well, even better than like, because I remember when I got it, I was like, man, I'm already in maxed out stuff. Is this even going to be any different? Yeah, significantly.
Yeah, I like those little Easter eggs and like little little tidbits that they throw in there because it honestly makes the experience unique. And I will say one game that actually made it unique, like made the experience unique, was Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War and the Nemesis system. You never played that,
talked about the Nemesis system. That or me and Nate have, dude. Who was it? Warner Brothers?
Yeah, it's produced by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so Warner Brothers patented it and won't share it with other game companies.
Dude,
which sucks because, dude, that would be...
I'm not gonna lie, that they have every right because that was a good fucking.
No, for sure, mechanic. But like, who's got to suffer? Us. Like, what are they gonna fucking do with it? When was the last game that they ever made that actually used that system besides
Shadow of War? I dude, I don't care. I'll replay the shit out of it. There's so much shit that you can do with it too. But
yeah,
honestly, I will say like nothing feels better than like when you're trying to take over like an overlord and you're already on your like you've already used up your last save. And he's sitting there getting ready to fucking hammer down on you. And then you got your, one of your generals on a fucking mount comes in, saves you. He goes, not today, right, Lord. And I'm like, oh my God, you're getting promoted.
Oh, great heavens.
I'm like, you're getting promoted. You're getting promoted. Okay, you saved me. You're getting promoted right there.
What a swell guy.
Yeah. I shall kneel down and suckle thy penis.
Show me your balls. I bet they're huge.
Or like you're just walking around and then you get betrayed, fucking get ambushed by your own people, and they're like, "Nah, we're switching sides." It's like, you son of a bitch.
It kept you on your toes, though, dude. Like you never fucking saw anything coming with stuff like that. I've never played the game, but I've watched some gameplay and other people play it, and I'm like, that's
dude,
nuts, bro.
It is a cool, like in the enemy leveling system. I've seen one dude. He's like, all right. I want to create my own overlord. So what he did is that he let a slave kill him. So this slave legit went from, just a slave to the overlord and fucking just badass. It was, he of course you have to let him kill you and keep killing you over and over. But it is so fucking dope though, just to see that progression, and especially like when you kill enemies and then they come back to life and they're like, we cheated death, bitch, try harder. And I'm like, I've had that happen to me.
And they learn.
They do.
They learn.
They learn your fighting styles, and that sucks because, like,
pre-AI,
dude. It was so fucking cool though. Still one of the top tier games in my personal opinion.
That was Skynet.
They don't use Terminators; they use orcs.
They're Terminators disguised as orcs.
But I'm genuinely curious to see how this game plays out because first of all, the graphics looks pretty.
Which
look
game?
Pretty good. Crimson Desert.
Okay, Crimson Desert. Sorry, we delved deep into that.
Yeah,
that last game. I don't know if they might have forgot what the fuck we were talking about before that.
But it's honestly a really interesting concept with that because I want to see more, like, with it being open world, and like I want to experience more of the combat with it.
When you showed me it, like the style of it reminded me of Diablo. I'm really hoping that, I don't know. I don't want to be let down by it. It does look like a good game though. Like the play style reminded me a lot of Diablo.
Well, Diablo, the Dark West that I just showed you, fucking that one looked interesting, and it was weird because I don't like the.
You don't like the top angle?
I don't like the top angle. I prefer like the third person, like behind the shoulder or first person. Those are the games I really.
Usually I'm like that too, but growing up, especially with Nate, I played a lot of Baldur's Gate and Champions of Norath, which ironically I'm playing Baldur's Gate right now. Which honestly, if they brought Baldur's Gate 2, like 1 and 2, if they brought that back, why didn't they fucking bring back Champions of Norath for me to play on the PlayStation? Like, that pisses me off. But anyways, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of used to that top view or whatever they call that.
It was it's
better than tank controls. The original Resident Evil games where like you're not really like top view or third person.
You're around the corner, but your
character can't see shit when you go around the corner, and you're just like,
oh, I fucking hated those. I fucking hated that. I was like, dude,
it was the worst and best thing that ever came out of any game was just the tank controls. That's a bit like I can buy the original remasters for the Resident Evil games on PlayStation, and I'm not talking about Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. I'm talking about like it's the old polygons. I thought about it, but I'm like, dude, I don't know if I could do it with those controls, man. I'm not built like everybody else. I do like watching the playthroughs.
Oh yeah,
I haven't played that original format since I was a kid, man. I know if I picked up that controller and downloaded that game, I'd be fucked.
It just takes a little bit in order to get used to it.
I do want to say this. Everybody's like, we don't need to remake the first Resident Evil game. I personally wish they would, because I love the play style of RE2 and RE3 remake. So I would really like to see that with the first game. Sorry, I went on a tangent there.
No, you're good.
But yeah, imagine those in like a modern day game, man. Fuck. That would be.
It'd have to be a horror game though.
Oh, for sure. That's the only way tank controls work is when something's chasing you keep running into shit.
But yeah, no, Dark West is, like I showed you, it's like Diablo meets the Wild West, and that shit was that actually looked really, really interesting because because it kind of reminds me of the Wild West. It's a first person shooter, and it brings back a lot of Dark Watch vibes. I don't know if you remember Dark Watch at all.
I kind of do. I know the name, and it's it's one of those things where like I hear the name and I'm really trying to remember what the fuck it is.
So that one was one of my favorites. It was you're a bandit by the name of Jericho Cross, and you think you're on this like really major fucking break. You get on this train, and
the big one.
You think you're getting ready to hit the big one, and so then you blow it up, and then there's this chick, I can't remember her fucking name. She was a sheriff or a marshal, whatever, for Dark Watch, tries to stop you, but you blow it up. In this vault is actually Lazarus. Lazarus.
If it's got something with reanimating the dead, it's Lazarus.
He was he's like the original vampire. Like he's just this.
I think I know where this is going.
And and then like so basically he the door opens up in this giant wreckage. He attacks you, and now you're fighting your urge between good and evil. And you get the this fucking dope ass horse because Cassidy, I think that was her name, Cassidy. You fight, you kind of fight to get to the other side of this train, and you see a horse there. And of course, now you let the bloodlust get to you, and Jericho jumps on it, fucking drains it of its blood, but then all of a sudden it turns into this like vampire horse. Dude, it's fucking dope. But throughout the game, you get so you get these moments where you get to choose either good or evil. Now, if you choose good, obviously you're not going to be as strong, but you're also going to definitely get get some good damage and buffs from the undead. However, if you kind of go towards your vampiric side, you get major like buffs and strength to health.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know how I was talking about, like, yeah, I know we have Fallout 76, but I was saying I wish Skyrim and Fallout 4 was a co-op game because they're great games. They're big enough and it would be fun.
Yeah.
Could Bethesda handle that kind of update? Probably not.
No.
But
the modding community already took care of that, though.
I heard even that
it is extremely buggy as shit.
But it's kind of how you perfect it, though, is by playing it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I was playing with my buddy Nick earlier, and we were talking about that. He's like, "Man, why can't just all games have the option to be co-op, man?" Because he's like, "I would love to play Skyrim or Fallout 4 with you." I was like, I was saying the same thing with my buddy Ryan and Nate. Like, we wish we could all just do co-op like that and games like that, dude.
Well,
that shit would fucking slap. Like 76 is fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wish I still could have that option with like Skyrim and Fallout 4 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it would be like a really, really fun fucking time, especially if like one friend can join a different faction than you. Like, you know how fucking funny that would be.
Seeing each other across the battlefield.
You join the railroad? Buddy. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny. Look at these fucking hippies. That guy actively had sex with toasters. They're not even sentient. You take that back. Shut up, Ron. Stay out of this. You don't matter.
Have you had a chance to finish Fallout, the season of Fallout yet?
I haven't even touched Fallout 76 in a while.
No, not 76.
Oh, did finish the series? Yeah, I did.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh man.
Dude, all right, so we're gonna go on this then.
Let's go.
Let's go on this. All right. So, well, actually, first off, so when they released the last episode and Maximus is in that NCR power armor, you can actually buy that for 76 as a skin.
I figured that was going to be a thing in 76.
Dude, it's no, me and you, we run around normally with the NCR Ranger outfit on.
Yeah. I don't wholesomely agree. Oh, by the way, so that the show takes place 15 years after after 76.
Okay, all right.
So that's the timeline there.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, New Vegas. Not 76, all right, so New Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. I was having a hard time there. I knew it was sometime after.
Well, because when I saw
Vegas, but I was like,
well, because when I saw all the kings turn into ghouls, like I remember going there, they were all just normal dudes, just trying to impersonate Elvis.
Well, what really made me question it was when Kaisar was on the hill, and I'm like, okay, he's been dead for a while, so what happened? And so technically, the canon ending is him dying, for sure.
Right.
But their legion was split in two, which I thought that was still interesting. I was like,
well, that's going to happen.
Because remember, I was asking, I was like, how far is this before or after New Vegas? You're like, I don't know. And
I'm like, well, because it had to have been after New Vegas.
Yeah. Once we find out what happened with Kaisar, I'm like, it's definitely after.
Yeah,
New
it's
Vegas,
definitely after.
How far? And like, damn, dude.
It fell hard.
Yeah, dude. Like even the NCR kind of got shit on for a while there. But that's because Shady Sands got nuked, wasn't it? No, that was after. Shady Sands was before New Vegas because that's when Maximus was a kid. If this is 15 years after,
Yeah, so
Shady Sands either had to have been before or shortly after the events of New Vegas.
It was before New Vegas.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still just trying to get the
timeline
pieced together so that I just want it to make sense.
But then of course you got House though.
Yeah.
But he's still there. So this had to have been like a neutral. So this had to have been like a neutral ending, or
yeah. Did you see the dead robot in there? And I'm thinking that he usually played out the way you and I usually play it, where we take the chip for ourselves and we just say fuck everybody
and the fact
else.
That Victor was still there too. But Victor normally for me stayed in
that town you start off.
Yeah,
in.
Good Springs.
Yeah, Good Springs.
And he normally stayed there, and you had Yes Man following you around. That's all it was. But no, I still think it was pretty fucking dope, especially that. Because I know me and my buddy, we talked about it, and he thought that it was kind of cheesy, the last scene where the NCR Ranger shows up with the fucking rifle.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh
my childhood. Dude.
He's like, I thought it was kind of cheesy. I looked at him and said, that is so fucking iconic. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean cheesy?
I get it, but I mean, still, it's kind of cheesy. I'm like, you can shut your fucking mouth now.
Yeah, no, that was
you can just shut your mouth. That was a dope ass scene.
First off, the dude Maximus fighting the Death Claws. That was the fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about what's his face, Thaddeus.
Oh yeah.
He is a centaur. Everybody's like, no, he's not turning into a centaur. My guy, what the fuck is he turning into?
He's turning into a fucking centaur because he's losing his arms.
Not to mention the mutations all over him. He's like, he keeps saying like, yeah, we're ghouls. And I'm like, I didn't think
you've never been to the Capital Wasteland, motherfucker. Yeah. That's where all the centaurs are. I was actually very surprised to see Ron Perlman as because I swear that's Ron Perlman.
Which one?
When the super mutant that took.
Yeah.
That was Ron Perlman.
I thought that was Ron Perlman.
I swear that's Ron Perlman, dude.
So it makes me wonder where they're going to go from here. Are they going to go? Because that one guy was from the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
So what's the time frame between Fallout 4 and New Vegas, though?
Oh,
because
I think it's. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah. Please do, because I want to know, are they going to be in the events of Fallout 4?
All right.
Or is it going to be the events of, because I can't, wait, is Fallout 3, excuse me.
Okay, so Fallout, the TV series, takes place in 2296, which is approximately 9 to 10 years after the events of Fallout 4.
Okay, so after Fallout 4? It's 15 years after Vegas.
All right, so here's the timeline. Fallout 4, which is in 2287. And then Fallout New Vegas is 15 years before the show. And then Fallout the series is 2296 to 2297 currently.
Okay, so
this
Elder Maxon.
This is a descendant. Elder Maxon, this is definitely a descendant. Or they're talking about Little Maxon from Fallout 3 that became the Elder.
Yeah. If this is after Fallout 4, because the Indian dude that died, that got his head smashed in with the hammer, he was from the Commonwealth.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, because they were all not on the same standing point. They were all
different chapters. And
exactly.
Yeah.
And he was trying to unite them, but dude didn't get the invite, and he just kind of showed up.
Yeah, he was like, or we were having a dick swinging party.
Yeah, he wasn't Elder Maxon.
No, but he was also the emissary.
True, but they remember because they were like, yeah, if he fucking doesn't go back, we're going to be at war. And the Commonwealth is not. Apparently, the Commonwealth's got some fucking pretty big guns on them or something, because they were all scared of the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
They were all trying to make deals behind the back.
Yeah, behind their back. And well, in that.
Well, I think it's because they know they all, like, if he wanted to take them each on, like, he would win. That's apparently what I'm understanding here.
So then if that's the case, I'm going to have to assume, and this is just my assumption, that if this is after Fallout 4, Brotherhood was victorious against the Institute in Fallout 4, at least for this.
Yeah, they probably got their hands on some shit.
Yeah. Which actually, bringing in the Commonwealth kind of now makes me question, where is the Institute? Because unless dude,
nuked.
Well, that they could, but also the one thing that I have an issue with was in the first season, and you had the Doctor that was an Enclave defector, and now they're talking about Enclave is the boogeyman now, and it's like, well,
Yeah, the Enclave disappeared for a while there, though.
Yeah, but then now they're like, all right, initiate phase 2 and everything like that. Spoilers. And they're just like now bringing up, they're now bringing up like how the Enclave is this big bad motherfucker, and it's like they've always been like that. However, if this is after New Vegas, all right, even in the game New Vegas, the Enclave, there was only remnants. Like
there wasn't much. Even in like I don't even think you really find anything about the Enclave in Fallout 4.
No.
I think really there's one or two terminals that mention it, but that's it.
Yeah, there's not really any
outside of
Enclave in Fallout 4.
Outside of the workshop or whatever, where you can buy the Enclave armor and it's its own little mission. Outside of that, there's only like one or two terminals that have a small mentioning of the Enclave from people who were from the Capital Wasteland that came to the Commonwealth or whatever. Like it's not really mentioned about them, but I think that's because they wanted to concentrate on the newer stuff. So you had the Minutemen. The Brotherhood obviously was the only thing that was recognizable.
Yeah.
And then you had the Railroad and the Institute.
Yeah. Well, and my thing is though is that I love the fact that in the series that they mentioned the FEV, the force.
Yeah.
Like because that was a big swinger in.
It's crazy what
Fallout
happened
1.
with the fucking mutants, because in Fallout New Vegas, everybody was at each other's throats, and there was a lot of shit going on.
Oh yeah,
because I mean, there was even parts in the beginning of the game where you go out like, NCR's getting their fucking asses handed to them. They're holding their ground, but they ain't going. They're definitely not advancing.
No.
Same thing with like the Cons, the Legion. Everybody was just tight knit and like ready to fucking throw nukes if they can get their hands on them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then you go, and then there's like almost nothing left of anybody. The NCR is almost nothing. The Legion's up, like they're tied against each other. They're even with what little they have left,
and what little of the Cons are left invaded Novak, and they set up shop, and it's like
they got taken care of. So the Cons are out.
Yeah,
there's like this huge thing happened, and like there's like nobody left there. Like what happened? Like because dude, even the super mutants aren't there. They're like the night. What are they called? The
Nightkin.
Yeah, the Nightkin, dude. I was really hoping to see something like that, or remnants of them. But I do think it's cool that there is an intelligent
super mutant.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he's a super mutant, but he was like capable of normal sentence. Like he wasn't like, oh, strong this, like.
Well, and there was like that was also the thing, especially back in the early Fallout games, was was the Master who wanted everyone.
He did it differently though. So like his super mutants were most of them were actually kind of intelligent, as opposed because he didn't just like, how do I explain this?
So when the Enclave created,
he was kidnapping people and then like dipping them into the FBV and like changing them like the way I can't remember how to, like, you guys are gonna have to Google this and like correct me on it, but like the way he did it was a lot different, and it changed them in ways that differ very from like the original mutants we see, because like the guy, like one of the super mutants already knew that like, yeah, we can't reproduce on our own with the way we are.
They needed to use humans and turn them into super mutants.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. And then the Master kind of fell apart after finding out that his creations can't procreate.
Yeah.
So his idea was to build the army first, then worry about recreational baby making later. But problem is, I've only seen one or two female super mutants, and one of them being Grandma, the Nightkin that lost her mind.
Oh yeah,
the Nightkin with Alzheimer's.
Yeah, the one that's up there in the mountains tending to a garden.
Yeah. What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's the one I fell in love with. I was like, "Oh, you little fucking sweetie! I'm not gonna bother you.
I'm gonna protect you with my life.
I'm gonna fucking nuke anything that gets too close to you."
Yeah. I will say that one was like the best one. Although Nightkins were fucking hard as shit to kill. And
stealth tanks.
Well,
stealthy tanks.
And it's actually kind of funny because in the tabletop Fallout game, you can actually choose to be a Nightkin. And
no shit.
Oh yeah,
I would love to be a Nightkin,
dude. We can make you. We can make your.
I will be a stealth tank. Is all I ever wanted to be. Like,
dude. So
the closest you can ever really get to a stealth tank in real life, like in D&D, is like a mid-sized level tanker, which actually kind of works. Like it's not really, the stealth isn't there, but Ironically, it was funny because I don't know, our DM couldn't make high enough rolls. Like my AC was just high enough to dodge everything, but just low enough to be fast enough to move. Like anybody who plays D&D, you should definitely try it. Just be a regular like tanky player, but like go like in the middle, if that makes sense. It's like it's fucking hilarious, dude. Like,
but yeah, it's
I'm a tank.
Should be like a fucking was it a halfling or a gnome or something like that running around?
I think I was a half elf. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
ironically, yeah.
There was so in speaking of D&D, there's actually something this one dude, he's on like social media, I can't remember his name right offhand, but he gives like all tips and tricks to D&D characters. And he goes, I can be a sorcerer or a wizard, and he can one shot
be a
bosses.
Squared.
Well, and and then he explains, he goes, what you do is that like for a cantrip, you have like move water, or like you can have like move water or some shit like that. And using a bag of holding, he can turn 500 gallons of water, and he can turn that into a solid ice. Well, here's the thing: is that he can move it
above somebody's water.
Head. Yeah, he can move it above somebody's head.
Smush.
Yep, freeze it, and he goes. And if you take the circumference of it, and like he says it's like 500,000 or like 50,000 pounds or whatever. He's like you essentially just one shot.
You can obliterate most of your targets. And have you seen the human missile?
No,
dude. It's essentially where you you stack NPCs in a line, and you just have them pass a spear.
Yeah,
down the line, and for some reason, as it goes, the fucking damage just doubles, triples, quadruples as it goes down the line. I can't remember what it's actually called. I think it's called like the I don't know. I can't remember, but I was watching a video on it, and by the time it hits the target, it fucking obliterates it.
I wonder what happens with that one.
I don't remember how they did it, but
the
good
party teamwork and communication. That's what it is.
Yeah, you definitely need that to do that, especially if you're making NPCs do it. Fuck.
There's just like the fucking game I was showing you. There's a game called Don't Mind the Turbulence or whatever. So you got two people.
I think it's funny that you showed me that, because I swear to God, I already sent you that video, and I'm like, man, just thinking about us doing that. Like one of us is flying the plane, and then another person essentially is in the
air traffic control tower, and because it's kind of like that one game where you got to defuse the bomb. But so you got one dude who's sitting there flying the plane, and he's got his console set up right here. You got another guy that's got like how to sit there and land the plane.
His how-to manual trying to show you how to do things, and he barely knows what he's doing.
You got to describe like how, like what the configuration is on your console to the guy in the tower.
So, who do you think should be in the tower?
I think you should be in the tower
for sure.
I'm going to describe everything in so much fucking detail, because you're going to be like, I don't know. It's like there's like a fucking circle right here, dude. What do you want me to know?
He's gonna tell me, like, okay, well, right? You know what? Here's what I think he's saying.
Josh, whatever you do, don't press it. I'm gonna press it.
Nobody tells me what to do.
Yeah.
Check Dosito, cuz. Whoa. I mean, I'm safe.
And the 100 passengers on board
shouldn't have got a fucking ticket to fly. I don't know. That's what
maybe you shouldn't have your fucking.
That's what you get for flying Spirit Airlines.
We either
was it Delta? I can't remember.
I think it might have been. I think it might have been Spirit. You'll either get dragged out and beat the shit out of, or you're gonna crash. Okay,
those are your options when you're flying economy with Spirit.
That's why the tickets are only $20.
Economy plus, you might not get your ass whooped.
We'll even give you a complimentary water,
or at least a complimentary ice pack should they beat your ass. Tylenol cost you extra. Can we even say this? Like, are we gonna?
I don't know.
fuck around. I guess we'll find out. I don't know,
dude. It's not like we're big enough in order to make an influence. Come on now.
That's true.
Fuck, dude. I've actually seen some tickets or whatever. Like this one dude's like, I'm flying first class on this luxury airline, and I'm like, he's like, the tickets are like $12,000, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. But
economy.
No, so this first class seat, like this dude gets like, he can get like steak dinner, he can get champagne.
Oh shit.
Fucking, he's got this flat screen, and like,
is that the one where every seat looks like a fucking bed?
Yeah.
Oh my, honestly, if I had the money and I did want to fly somewhere, I'd probably do it too.
Oh, I just wanted to experience it one time, but
it'd be comfortable. I mean, I've flown a couple times. I mean, that's all right. Well, I actually kind of got lucky. I don't think I've ever, like, at the time when I was younger, sat next to like shitty people or had to deal with a bunch of stuff.
No, I never had to deal with that.
Outside of the altitude and having to chew gum to pop your ears.
No, I fucking hated that.
I didn't have any problems, but
I think it's kind of funny though, because I'm like, dude, there's.
Is that just for one way though, or was it for like?
No, that's one way.
Fuck,
dude, that's one fucking way. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, dude, if there was.
He gets to his destination and he can't enjoy his fucking vacation because he spent it all on the fucking flight. Just to
how many people
there.
have? I'm like, how many people have tried to fuck in this thing? Because
you already know people, dude. Have you seen?
People have joined the Mile High Club in these seats. Like,
speaking of Mile High Club, dude, like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I did get curious because I was like, how do people get away with like, I want to do the Mile High thing, but like at the same time, like, dude, I feel like people get caught for that all the time. So as I'm researching this, why do people? It's like 50-50. You're either good at it or you're not. Like, it just really depends on how many are staff that day. But then it fucking started going down the rabbit hole of not just the Mile High Club, but dude, most airliners, like their hostess and their whatever the fuck they're called, and their pilots. Well, no, the girls too. They're what are they called? The
flight attendants.
Flight attendants, dude. They be having orgy parties and shit with each other. Sometimes, depending on like what, if you're flying first class, if you leave good tips too. Like, dude, there's a whole thing about it. I'm like,
I actually have a buddy.
No shit.
So I actually have a buddy of mine years ago, Irving. He actually went and became a flight attendant, and I asked him, I'm like, so what do you have to do? So they take you to somewhere.
First off, you got to be okay with having sex in the room with large groups of people. Secondly,
so the money was actually pretty good, and he's like, dude, I could travel.
I was gonna say, I'd imagine the money's at least pretty decent.
He's like they'll put you up in a hotel room or something like that, and like when he gets to travel to New York, he gets to see his kid. So you go somewhere, they train you on like what to do, on how to like herd people out if the plane goes down.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for worst case scenarios.
And dude, he's like, dude, it's fucking dope.
Is he like the guy from Snakes on a Plane, the male flight attendant? You remember him? He's like, everybody thinks he's gay the whole movie, and then at the end, like, he's got this hot ass girlfriend that rolls up, and he's like, "Babe, I missed you so much," and they're like, "I did not see that coming." He's like, "Look, terrorists, snakes on a plane, the pilots, but that was not on my bingo card."
Dude, but like when I can't watch Snakes on a Plane, dude.
Why? That shit is so funny.
Do you know I don't do snakes? I don't do snakes whatsoever.
He was like, when he was showing him how to put on like life vest and shit, and he's like, he looked so silly, dude. Like he looked like he was gay, bro. And then he fucking pulled the string, and he's like, but yeah, dude,
I couldn't fucking watch it. Like, so like if it's like. I'll watch Anaconda. There's an old movie.
How can you not watch Snakes on a Plane if you're gonna watch Anaconda, dude?
Because
do you not remember the scene where they're like in the mating pit around all those flowers that were the reason why they were so big?
The thing is that that's a big ass. I can see that one coming. All right. There's a swarm of fucking snakes in an enclosed space that I can't get the fuck away from.
He's going to quote Sam Jackson when he's going to try watching the movie, and like halfway through, he's like, "I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking movie," and he's going to get up and walk away.
Dude, I won't lie to you. That's one of my nightmares is being stuck in an enclosed space and snakes are coming in through like vents, windows. and I have no way of getting out, and they're touching me.
The subject. Speaking of that rabbit hole, like, I don't know if that's 100% true, but I think it's crazy that, like, there's a whole fucking
he wants
like conspiracy about these people. And it's just like there's nothing from what I remember, it was just there was nothing actually negative about it outside of like maybe they're cheating on their spouse.
I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast on an earlier episode. Did I tell you about the little person convention?
What?
You don't remember this? I think I told this to you. All right, so back when my dad was a chef for a hotel in Nashville, he told me about the little person convention. Apparently, they have one almost every year. He was given 3 rules: you don't call him midget, you don't pat him on the head, and you don't pick him up. They were also warned.
So everything else goes. Sorry. So the 3 rules is you don't pat them on the head, you don't call them midgets, and then you don't pick them up.
Yeah, you don't pick them up.
Damn, that one's gonna be a hard one for me.
Yeah. So and then they were warned. They have been kicked out of almost every hotel that they've been at, and there's a reason for it. And so they were going and clearing out the main dining hall. Somebody went to one of the tables, grabbed the tablecloth, and just yanked it off. Everyone just started like staring.
Wait, what happened?
He took the tablecloth.
Who did? Your dad or the midget?
No. One of the guys that worked there took the tablecloth, and because they were getting ready to close up, took the tablecloth and he yanked it out, and everyone just started staring, and like their jaws dropped. Come to find out, there was a guy and girl underneath that tablecloth. Girl had her dress hiked up. Dude had pants down around his ankles. And yeah, and then they just fixed themselves up, ran off. They had a 3-bedroom orgy on their floor. 3 doors were open. They just
little people?
Yeah. He said that.
So were those the ones under the table, or was it just 2 regular people?
No, they were little people under the table.
Okay.
And yeah, they were just bouncing back and forth from room to room. Apparently, that's how they got kicked out. And I'm sorry, this is just what I heard. If
you don't get to set up rules when you got nasties doing shit like that. I don't care if it's little people, giants, or fucking various sizes. You don't get to make the rules if you're gonna do something nasty like that in a public space. I'd have picked them up. Where you going, you little fucker? Oh man, I've got so many ideas. I am a god. All right,
so you gotta choose which one: flight attendants or midgets. Which one? Which orgy are you hopping in on?
I feel like I got to be chasing them around when I enter an orgy with the little people. Like I'm like, come here, come on, it's not that bad. Come here. I think it's an exclusive club with the flight attendants and the pilots. I don't think that's it's like something that they do, you know? I think it's exclusive on both sides, so I don't think I'll be in on any of that. But it'd be funnier with the little people. I wouldn't be having sex, dude. I'd be having a ball just
juggling them around. You hear circus music in the background. Dad, 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 dad.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me I'm the one that pushes the boundaries and you out here actually fucking borderline fucking hurting people's feelings? Oh, I'm crying on that one. Holy shit. We're gonna get canceled because of that shit. Holy fuck.
Heard you're the headmaster of the Lollipop Guild. Get over here. I think that's a good way to end it. This might be
Ryan, apologize.
Nah, I'm good. Like, share, and subscribe.